Getting here with Mabel Canton coach Paul Tollefsrud. Last week, it was a trip to a very good Southland team, a close competitive ball game, and the Cougars fell just short last Friday night. What were the takeaways from your end of things after looking at the film, Coach?
Our kids competed very well. We had an injury late in the game, early in the second half, that really did hurt us. Our middle linebacker, tight end got hurt, and he's a smart player and kind of makes sure kids are lined up correctly on defense and stuff like that. And hats off to Southland. They kept at it. We had a lead early in the game, and they just kind of chipped away, and competed to the end. And they converted on 3 of 4 on 2 point or on their conversions after touchdowns, and we converted on one, and that was kind of the difference of the game. So they made plays, and and we didn't when we needed to late in the game.
And looking at comparing 1 week to another, did your team see some growth this week, despite the not getting the result that you wanted?
We're getting better. Our kids are working hard each and every day. Our line is young, and they are going against juniors and seniors, and they're getting better. It's a work in progress. And the regular season record, it's important, but hopefully by the end of the season, we are playing our best ball, and I think we're going to be a tough matchup for anybody we play. So hats off to our kids. They're working hard and trying to get better, each and every day.
And especially when it comes to young linemen, does it take maybe 2-3 games to really get them into the flow and get them up to the speed of varsity high school football?
Absolutely. In a small school, and you got to be ready to do that. It's a big jump from JV to varsity. As you go up, the competition gets better, the kids get stronger and faster, and so it takes a little bit, and as long as they believe in themselves, and us coaches encourage them to get the job done, by the end of the year, I think they will improve, like we want them to.
And your skill kids still a pretty tough matchup, as you mentioned. Caden Tollefsrud, over 100 yards rushing and 100 yards receiving. How has Caden and your skill kids in general developed here in the first 3 games of the season?
They're smart players, and they want to compete. They get after it, and are they're captains, and I expect them to believe in their teammates and encourage their teammates, and try to get the most out of our kids.
And this week you have a Saturday game as compared to a Friday game. How does that change the week of practice for you, if really at all?
To be honest, it really didn't. We'll have an extra day of practice. Maybe not go as long, but we have that extra day of practice, and we need that extra day of practice. It's kind of nice. Kind of puts a damper on the following week. You got a lot to prepare for the following week, but we're one game at a time, one day at a time. So we got to focus on Lanesboro right now, and they're a good team, and they're physical, they're big. Again, every team that we play is going to be bigger than us. We got to be ready to compete with them, and again, our line needs to stay on their blocks and all that type of stuff. It's things that we're working on, and again, we're getting better at it each week. So.
And you mentioned the Burros, a physical, big team. What else do you expect out of them on Saturday afternoon?
They have some good skill players. Their quarterback he's a good player, very athletic. Their line is big. They get after you. So we got to be ready to guard people. We got to be able to contain the quarterback, and then stay physical in the defensive line and not get driven and give them big gaps that quarterback can cut back and run in.
All right, Coach, hopefully Saturday afternoon can find next step forward and a victory for you guys. Keep your guys healthy. We wish best of luck.
Thanks, Darren. Appreciate it.
Paul Tollefsrud, head coach of the Mabel Canton Cougars.